So far, that's my worst experience.
Someone used the baby vagina
Baby
to
vagina.
rample you.
Yes. Yeah, the word rample.
Rample.
Yes.
No, it's rampled.
Because the commando fought and won.
So she didn't allow you to enter. She used the elbow to get away.
Girl.
Baby, why? She that why?
This is the missus. Welcome to Campus Rush. Have you ever had a day that you go back to your room and you be like, oh, today this is my worst day, or this is my best day? I knew you've had. And in first, I can't remember. I bought a phone on 21st January. 21st February, my roommates left my room open and my phone got stolen. That was my worst experience. Can you imagine? Okay, so let's step out on campus and ask the students their best and their worst experiences on campus. Let's go.
Hiya, start what? Hiya.
So I'm Kobe and I have here with me
Eugene.
and
Israel.
Okay, so what is your best or your worst experience on campus?
Oh, okay. So I think I'll talk about my worst experience on campus. I don't know if it's my worst, but I think it was a very bad day for me. So one time, I went to class. Yes, in front of our class there is a seat there, and I was sitting there, and everybody who passed by was waving me, "Hello Israel, hello Israel, hello Israel," and I was wondering, what's happening? Why is everybody waving me? I didn't know. So later, after everybody had passed and entered into the class, I decided to look down. And to my surprise, my trowel was far torn under there. Like it was. But see, I didn't even know how to stand up because even walking south, you could see that the trowel is still torn. And I had to go off campus. Some woman be some corner view, back. I went to move it in front of the woman so that she could wait for me to come out to class. Boy, see, I don't know if my class saw it, but boy, that thing, it was bad. I felt so embarrassed. And like when I came out to the class, I was wondering if they saw me or they didn't see me. Like it was bad.
You feel like going to one of them who greeted you and be like, oh, Charlie, did you see?
Because the way everybody was waving like hello Israel. Like at the time the boy could pass, hello Israel. Like what they go on, that kind of thing. So I think that's my worst experience on campus.
You were sitting in front too.
In front, but I know they tap back all the way front. Mm-hmm. So like maybe can I lecture yourself so something like that.
Okay, so what about you?
Mine. I would say mine is the worst experience. So, I was walking to commercial area from Conti. So I didn't pass like normal way this way. I decided to use this same road, and then people were coming this way, and then I think I got somewhere here, and all of a sudden my right foot was on the floor. Like I felt I was walking, I was just going, and then I took a step, and then the slippers, the slippers was behind, and then hold it. The slippers was, so I just stood and I looked left and right. Africa, no one was there. So then I went back and I did it slowly, and then I put it at the back of it, and I started walking as if. As if it was intentional that I'm holding my slippers and then I'll go small so that was it, and then I got there. I had to buy some super glue, and then I just tallied it and then all that. So that was it.
Okay, thank you very much.
I had to make sure nobody was watching. I didn't know if anybody saw me or not, but I was just looking left and right and all that.
I went to school.
That it was something bad.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm Kobe and I have here with me
Audrey.
and
Ivan.
So Audrey and Ivan, what is your worst or your best experience on campus so far?
Okay. I was going to write an exam, and
Chateau Commandos. Chateau Commandos. As in the blue and black phone. Oba, a girl used her elbow to. I was like, the exam, we are all late, we are all going to write. Why is she? So I had to walk to the exam hall. Because the commando fought and won.
So she didn't allow you to enter. She used the elbow to get away.
Girl.
Baby, why? She that why?
So I had to walk to go and write the paper. When I reached there, I was late, but God being so grateful, I wrote and I finished. That was the worst. But that girl's up to now, I'm sure no bonus.
Many problems here, come on, be an engineer.
Chateau Commando, we are searching for you. Please, what about you?
Was one time they gave us an assignment and it was the midterm week. So the assignment, I started doing it and it was a paperwork and like something poured on it. So the assignment got spoiled. I had to do it again and I didn't finish. And while I was doing it, I forgot I was being late to class. So I was checking the time and I realized I was late. So when I got here to the class, the lecturer said they had already done mid-sem 2 again. So I missed the assignments and then the mid-sem 2. And I had not eaten too. Like I spent my whole midnight till morning doing the work till another day. It really spoils my day.
The broken heart, you go inside.
Triple trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so sorry about that. Okay. So thank you guys very much for having you on the show. So I'm Kobe and I have here with me
One side.
Charlie. And
Concert boy.
concert boy. Okay, so what's your worst or your best experience on campus?
Oh, as for me, my worst experiences. One day I was going to take a shuttle and one girl used his hand to one girl my neck. Yeah, it was a one girl. I don't understand. How can a girl use your
What is one girl?
One girl like means you use your baby vagina. You use your baby vagina. Yeah, baby vagina. That's your elbow. Yeah, to one. No, like the word. Boy, the word.
To buckle your neck.
Money.
Pull your neck.
Hey!
Yeah. That's it.
What are you guys talking about?
Like, meaning like this. Your baby vagina, meaning abache in chi, abache baby vagina. Yes. To buckle your neck like this.
So like and then it fell from the shuttle.
Like this.
Neso person would get dia. And he said that's all your home.
So I nearly fell.
Oh.
It was very bad. It was very bad. So far, that's my worst experience.
Someone used the baby vagina
Baby
to
vagina.
rample you.
Yes. Yeah, the word rample.
Rample.
Yes.
No, it's rampled.
Rampled.
Yeah, that was the word.
Somebody used the baby vagina to rample
Rampled
you.
me, yeah.
Meaning the buckle, yeah.
It was very bad.
The buckle.
Okay, I don't understand, but you, please, what about you?
Oh, we are the same. We share one blood. Yes.
You can't get any.
So you too, somebody used the baby vagina.
Yes, we were together. We were together like this, so like this, like. Yeah. Oh, serious, so examination time, exams time, like time as soon. But jam student ID class, so. You see.
Rample.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Like buckle, the buckle of your neck.
Buckle.
Yes. Buckle of your neck.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this is a Greek word obtained from a Latin dictionary.
And this place is your
Baby vagina
Baby
or
vagina.
a tejo. Your tejo.
tejo.
Yeah, that's the Greek word tejo. Yeah,
Baby vagina or tejo.
tejo is the Greek word, and English is your elbow.
Elbow.
Or
Like from Chi translation, it means abache, baby vagina. Abache, baby vagina. Yes.
Okay, so I don't understand what either of them said, but thank you. Yeah, so I'm Kobe and I have here with me
Jonathan.
Jonathan, and
Gloria.
Elvis. So, Jonathan, Elvis, Gloria, what is your best or your worst experience on campus so far?
Well, I would try to look at my worst experience. It was this scenario. There was a time I had to just enter a lecture hall and I was late. You know, as students on KNUST campus, there are times you have a lecture and then you know that this lecture often comes late. So you are so reluctant to, come on time. So you wait, as you call those group of people legends, so to speak, in KNUST. So they wait until it's 8 a.m. until they leave their hostel. So on this particular day, I knew this man comes late, so I decided to also leave my hostel at 8 a.m. So upon reaching the lecture hall, my goodness, this man had already come in, and then it was a whole different experience. He had already come in, and then we had about roughly 30 or 50 people in the class at the time. So whoever comes after he had come in, he would ask you to come in, but you allow the whole class to just hoot at you, like the few people in the class to just hoot at you. So unless you don't want to experience that, you'd return. But I had no choice because I didn't want to miss the class too as well. So I had to enter, and then the shame and the hooting was that bad. My goodness, it was so bad that since that time I just had to redevise my thinking. Since then I never entered this class late because the shame and then the frustration and disgrace was that bad. It was a worst experience for me in second year. Yes.
Wow. You are looking at me. You're a victim, you too. One day it will happen to you there. Please, what about you?
Oh, okay. So my worst one, about these lectures now.
Lecture?
Yeah.
What did the lecturer do?
One of my lecturer was like, I think about this COVID. I don't know where this COVID came from, but it has brought our staffs. I wore the nose mask, like, I don't know, I just cleaned my face, so the nose mask was just behind my lip. And then he told me to get up from the class. And that day we were having a test, can you imagine? And then that test was the main one for the semester.
Wow.
And then I told him that, I was just cleaning my soul, I should suffer within. And then he was like, I should get out from the class.
Wow.
Then later on they told me that he had been doing it to many people. I'm not the first person. I was like, wow. I even begged, and then he said he didn't look at my face. So I really felt bad. Like that Monday morning, 8 o'clock. He sharp.
He just brought your week like that.
Like everything, I dressed, everything was neat. I was coming. Hey. It was so bad. Yeah.
That's so sad.
That's so sad.
Please, what about you?
Oh, okay. I've not been here for a long time, just last semester, and my worst experience was when we came. I didn't know anywhere. Just moving with my phone and just moving into different halls, like moving all, going where I'm not supposed to go. That was my worst experience. Though I've not been here for a long time. You just get out of your hostel with your Google map giving you wrong directions, moving to different places that you don't think of going. Since my roommates weren't around. I was only first year in that hostel, and yes, that was my worst experience. Since I've not been
This Google map for Hala. Okay, so thank you guys very much for having you on the show.